About 20 minutes past the hour now, and some of America's closest European allies pushing back on President Trump's pursuit of Greenland. The president says world peace is at stake as he slaps new tariffs on 8 countries until the U.S. is able to buy that island, a move that those nations say could stifle trade and relations between them and the United States. NewsNation's Tom Dempsey is live for us at the White House this morning. So, Tom, how are those European countries responding to that this morning?
Hey, Markie, good morning from the White House. Well, this tariff threat has led to some European allies accusing President Donald Trump of blackmail. We know over the weekend, President Trump spoke over the phone to some European leaders about all this. But actually, earlier this morning, United Kingdom Prime Minister Keir Starmer said all this controversy could lead to a downward spiral in relations, possibly. Take a listen.
It is not the right way to resolve differences within an alliance. Nor is it helpful to frame efforts to strengthen Greenland's security as a justification for economic pressure. Any decision about the future status of Greenland belongs to the people of Greenland and the Kingdom of Denmark alone.
All of this comes after President Trump threatened a 10% tariff beginning in February, targeting these 8 European countries if talks over Greenland fall apart. The countries recently began sending troops to the island to boost security and NATO's presence in the Arctic, but that tariff would go up to 25% if no deal gets reached by June. The president, writing on Truth Social, quote, "China and Russia want Greenland, and there is not a thing that Denmark can do about it," and adding, quote, "Because of the Golden Dome and modern-day weapon systems, both offensive and defensive, the need to acquire is especially important." Also important to note, too, the timeliness of all this, Markie, that later this week, on Wednesday, President Donald Trump will arrive in Switzerland to take part in the World Economic Forum. No doubt this issue will be front and center for some talks behind the scenes, Markie.
Yeah, we'll see how those discussions continue to take shape there in Davos. And Tom, back here at home, what comes next for lawmakers who oppose this plan of the president's and his stance on Greenland?
Yeah, so on Capitol Hill, we're already seeing a lot of reactions come down. Some Democrats saying they plan to file resolutions really condemning this tariff threat from President Donald Trump. And they say even some Republicans might join in on that legislation. We also know that this congressional trip that took place overseas, Republicans and Democrat members of Congress traveling overseas to speak with leaders in Denmark and in Greenland to reassure them of U.S. support. Denmark's own foreign minister saying both Denmark and Greenland want to work with the United States to improve security in the Arctic region moving forward, Markie.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.